What's happening, guys? Well, this week's video is going to be a little different than the normal. Um, I just got done reading eveRide's latest blog post from today, May 1st, 2016. And Tyler being Tyler, I don't know if it's going to exist for very long, so I'm not going to link it. But it was a long one talking about what's going on with his ADV tours that he wants to do down in St. George, and apparently there's been some rough responses to what he's put out there. And Tyler being Tyler, I don't know if that blog post is going to stay up very long, so I'm not going to link to it or anything. But if you guys want to find it, I'm sure you can go to eveRide.org and click on the blogs link. I'm sure it's there, at least for a little while. But this video, I'm making this because Tyler and I have become great friends. We didn't know each other before YouTube. We met through YouTube, and since then we've become great friends, and he's someone that I consider a best friend. And watching him go through some of this stuff, I'm sure a lot of you know, and he said publicly that, you know, he suffers with depression and whatnot, is hard for me, because I know that he puts every ounce of Tyler that is within Tyler into YouTube and into making this his career, and tries to split himself between work and family. And I just know that, I don't know, maybe for some of you guys watching these videos is just, you know, a thing that you do on my channel every Monday and on his channel every Sunday or whenever he puts out videos. But for us, it's a lot of work. It's fun. It's a blast going out and riding, and, you know, hanging out with Hermit or hanging out with Tyler and Ness and all the other guys, or Miss Stacy, or anybody really. But once we're done with the ride, it's only a third over for us. We come back, and every Sunday night, or every Monday night, I sit here and edit for a few hours. And I don't even do half the quality of videos that Tyler does. I mean, his videos take 5 times longer than mine. And some people even say my videos are awesome. And I don't get it, but you know, I've learned some tricks here and there, but it's not really about me, it's about Tyler. But he invests, you know, 3 or 4 times as much time as I do into making these videos. And then after that, the video goes up, and then the comments start coming in, and you know, we're the kind of people that answer every single comment. We're the kind of people that try to answer every single message and give good information. And at times, it can be a lot of work, and it's a work of passion, a work that we love. But also, coming along with that on this Wild West thing that we call the internet, come some haters and some people that don't appreciate the time that we spend, like 95% of you awesome subscribers do. And they don't always, you know, come right out in public comments. Sometimes they send nasty messages behind the scenes, and it can get really disheartening. It can get really discouraging. I know that personally, I have had more than a handful of just nasty people sending me messages telling me that I suck as a rider, telling me that I'm fat, and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, for me, it's kind of easy to just shrug off, because I grew up in New Jersey, in the city, and I've dealt with jerks my entire life. And, you know, I have no problem flipping the bird and just being like, go away, you know, jerk. But for Tyler, that's kind of a different story. I mean, Tyler's a little more sensitive, and he's a little bit more attuned to trying to please everyone and trying to make the best content that he can. And when he does that, he gets super proud of it. And then if, you know, even one person is discouraging about it, you know, it affects him in an entirely different way than it affects me. So this video goes along with a comment that I made in the DSMV group to Hawk Girl. She said that her husband Jay had posted a video of her in some forum. I don't know what forum off the top of my head, but apparently she got torn apart by a bunch of people in this forum. And my response to her post was, "Oh, if I see stuff like that in one of the Facebook groups or whatever, I've taken to just posting a link to Tyler's what's it called, the Bane of the Dual Sport Community video that he did a while back, where he just talks about keyboard warriors and says that these people are jerks and shouldn't really act the way that they do, but it's the internet, and here's kind of just a the bird or talk to the hand to those people, and that they should just be ignored and hopefully ousted from the community by nobody responding to their negative posts. But when it's stuff that just gets hammered home all the time, which even happens to me and happens to Hermit and happens to all of us, that aren't Jeremy Walker, it can get to you. It can start making you feel down. And I've had it happen to me, and I'm sure a bunch of the other moto vloggers that are listening to this have had it happen to them. Even the thumbs down on videos, like last week's video got 3 thumbs down, and I'm just it shouldn't bother me, and I know it shouldn't bother me, and I guarantee that one of them was Hermit, because I know he thumbs down every single one of my videos just because he's Hermit. But to those people, I'm just like, well, why didn't you like this video? I mean, maybe you didn't like an off-colored joke, but I mean, if you're an ADV rider, if you're out there riding a dual sport or a dirt bike in the woods, I mean, come on, you should be able to take a funny joke or whatever. So I guess kind of what I'm trying to say here is just, if this reaches even one of those people, which I know 90% of you are just going to be like, awesome as you always are. And I appreciate you guys, and you guys are amazing. And I'm sorry that, sometimes I take a while to get back to your messages, or, I'm a slacker. But if this reaches just one person that realizes how much work we put into this hobby, and for Tyler, his job, his full-time job, this is what he does for a living, and can make that person realize that you're getting this content for free, and he's trying to do or make the best effort that he possibly can to make this financially sustainable for not only himself, but his family. They just had a son like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, not even. And Tyler's out trying to get this whole tour thing set up, and he's got Hermit and I looking at documents and trying to get stuff organized so he could post it for you guys. And then it goes live yesterday, and then today I see this huge long post from Tyler, and I haven't even talked to him. I just read his blog post, and I can guarantee that somebody ripped him to shreds for trying to do what he wants to do, his passion, and make things work. And I don't even know if I will talk to him today, because he's probably fuming. The end of his blog post said that Jesse, his wife, should probably take his keyboard away from him. And I never see Tyler get like that. Tyler is the most nice, insanely compassionate human being you'll ever talk to. And if he's saying that Jesse should take his keyboard away, that means that something bad happened. But I don't want to see that, and I don't know why we're seeing that. This community is awesome. You guys are always positive, except for the few trolls that are out there. And they're well known, a bunch of them are well known. We talk about them, the motor vloggers know who they are, and we all get on instant message and roll our eyes whenever you guys are jerks in our comments. So don't think that you're just hiding on one channel. We all talk about you, know who you are. But why do you have to act like that? Why do you have to see? You can't see, if you're a fan of this channel that Tyler's built. I mean, do you have anything that you've put that much effort into? Do you have anything in your life that you've worked so hard on that it's like become part of you? I really don't think you do, because if you did, I don't think you would act like that towards anyone, specifically Tyler. Well, anyway, I guess I'll end this off by just saying, Tyler, I hope you know that you're the reason that I started Colorado Dual Sport. You're the reason that I bought Xena to begin with. I didn't have a dual sport when I first found your channel, and I started watching your videos. I think I found the dual sport deathmatch, and I think you and I have had this conversation, but for everyone else's sake, I found the dual sport deathmatch because I was looking for either a DRZ or a KLR, and I couldn't decide which I wanted. And that video made my decision as to which bike I wanted to get. And from there, I went back and started watching all of your videos from the beginning. And I thought that your first couple of videos they were awful, but they were great. They were what really inspired me to start this channel. So, in saying that, what I want you to take from this, brother, is don't let those people get you down. Go back to that mode of the bane of the dual sport community and realize that these people are just insufferable jerks that don't have anything better to do in their lives than go ahead and attack you and the effort that you're making for this community, which is amazing, top notch. That's really all I can say, bro. Thank you for what you've done for me, and I appreciate all the conversations, all the trips, all the visits that we've had. You're an amazing friend, and don't let these people get you down. And, as always, if you need me to break some kneecaps, I've got a baseball bat. And I'm sure Hermit's got some honey and duct tape for you. Oh, man. All right, guys. Sorry to make this kind of a down video this week, but I felt like it was really something that needed to be said. And I hope you guys pay attention when you use your words towards people on these videos. Even the new guys, that their quality might not be as great, but they're working at it and they're trying to contribute. And yeah, I mean, just try and stay positive, try and be nice to people. I mean, if you're nice to people, I try to think that karma's gonna come back around and help you out sometime when you're in a bind. But I'll leave you with that. And I hope you guys have a great week. And I appreciate all of you. And if you go over to eveRide's channel and click on the discussions button, just leave him a comment telling him how much you appreciate what he does. Don't expect a reply, but just do that if you've really appreciated an eveRide video. I know I have, and I try and tell him as much as possible. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.